The right stuff has returned, this time from the Lone Star State with its most explosive season yet. Extreme challenges await as these 6 men go head-to-head, taking physical endurance and marksmanship to a whole new level. Who will outshoot, outperform, and outlast the competition as each man pushes it to the limits to say they have the right stuff? On the last episode of The Right Stuff, a World War II-era Sherman tank made its way through the range while the men took aim from the turret with an Armalite AR-15. Seth Castor took first place for the day, while Will Round gained an attitude bullet and remained the leader of the competition. With no elimination, everybody made it another day. But will today be someone's last? The Right Stuff starts now. Welcome to Day 6 of The Right Stuff. Let's head over to the challenge where Matt and the guys are ready to get started.
All right, welcome to Day 6, gentlemen. How'd you guys sleep last night? Good. Still reminiscing about that tank. Okay, so what we have for you today is the Nissan Park and Throw.
Thanks, Matt. And welcome, gentlemen, to the Nissan Park and Throw Challenge. At the starting point, the contestant will begin seated behind the wheel of a Nissan American Titan truck with a 20-foot trailer attached. At the buzzer, the contestant will begin to park the trailer in reverse between 2 cones placed 50 feet away. Once parked, the contestant will exit the Nissan Titan and sprint to another parked Nissan Titan, at which point he will reverse into a loading area, exit the truck, drop the tailgate, and proceed to load 3 45-pound sandbags, one at a time. Once all 3 sandbags have been placed in the bed of the Nissan Titan, he will drive to the finish mark. The fastest time is the winner.
All right, Seth.
The Right Stuff is brought to you in part by Nissan's American Titan truck, G-Shock, Armalite, Glock, and Tannerite. The Right Stuff is brought to you in part by Surgeon Rifles, Macmillan, Vortex, and Tough Products. American Titan truck. Simply the best built American truck ever. Designed in California, engineered in Michigan, tested in Arizona, assembled in Mississippi, powered by Tennessee, and Cummins in Indiana. Nissan's American Titan truck. Welcome to Day 6 of The Right Stuff. Let's head over to the challenge where Matt and the guys are ready to get started. First up in the Nissan Park and Throw Challenge is Seth Castor with Team Blaze. Next up is Tim Martin with Team McMillan. Next up in the Nissan Park and Throw Challenge is Will Round with Team Block. Next up in the Nissan Park and Throw Challenge is Rowdy Bricko with Team Tannerite. Next up in the Nissan Park and Throw Challenge is Dylan Urban with Team Nissan. The Right Stuff is brought to you in part by Polaris Fun Center, Slingshot, Wiley X, True Spec, and Reebok. The Right Stuff is brought to you in part by Champion Firearms, Revy, ProShot, and Total Resources. The G-Shock Master of G line of watches was developed for men who relentlessly challenge the limits under extreme conditions. With specialized functions, this line has adapted and evolved to respond successfully to conditions in 3 different fields: in the sky, on the land, and out at sea. Gathering feedback from professionals on the front lines of these fields to ensure that its development solutions meet their needs, this remarkable line of G-Shock watches are powerful tools to support wearers on their missions. Welcome back to day 6 of The Right Stuff. Let's head over to the Campfire Armory.
Gentlemen, welcome to the 6th Campfire Armory. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yep, it does.
A couple guys had a little trouble backing that truck in today, huh? First time for everything, right,
Yep.
Rowdy?
Yep. That's right. Still went for it.
All right. So, what do you guys think of that Nissan truck?
It's a good truck. Love that, man.
Couldn't even feel the trailer.
Yeah,
Not
that
at all.
trailer. Tim, what do you think of that Cummins diesel?
It's got some power. It'll pull it if it needs to.
Amazing for a 5-liter diesel. All right. The winner of today's challenge with the fastest overall time, Tim.
All right.
All right.
Nice job. Thank you. All right. Pretty smooth. First shot, got it right in there. Now we come to my favorite award, the Right Stuff Award. This particular individual had never touched a trailer before, and he did very well for his first time. He always kept at it, and he always keeps a smile. Rowdy, come on up.
Yeah, well,
Rowdy. Good job, Rowdy.
So now we come to the part of the show that nobody likes. There can be only one winner. It is a competition. Dylan, clearly do not have the right stuff. You're out of ammunition. Hang up your bandolier. Go. Say your goodbyes.
Man, it's not shooting anybody. Take care.
see you, Dylan.
Yeah, see you.
Have fun, Dylan.
Yeah. Stay in touch. Yeah, we'll do that. Thanks.
Dylan, best of luck to you, sir.
Absolute pleasure. Take care.
See ya.
Oh, definitely looking forward to getting back to my family. That's something that's been pretty hard over the past about week and a half. It's just been time away from my son, my daughter, my wife. It's definitely also been a fun experience being out here camping and being out in the sun a lot. So definitely ready for some cooler temperatures and just being back home.
All right, fellas. Well, we're down to 4. How does it feel?
Glad to be here.
Glad to be here.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Glad to be
Well, we've come to a point in the show where we've actually ended up three-way tie. So we're going to settle it like we settle it in America. We're going to settle it with a shoot-off.
All right.
Right.
Excellent.
However, Will, you're safe. So why don't you head back to your camp?
Awesome. Thank you.
The rest of you 3, follow me.
Because of a 3-way tie with 2 bullets apiece, Rowdy, Tim, and Seth will now compete in a shoot-off.
All right, fellas, here we are. Handling it the American way
That's right.
with a pistol shoot-off.
That's
All right. So what we have here is a Glock 34, 9mm, Texas Star, and a dueling tree. Okay. Let's look to our announcer to explain the rest of the stage.
Each contestant will shoot the 5-star and dueling tree targets. Fastest time wins, next is safe, and last goes home.
Seth, you're up first. You 2, head on out.
First up, Seth Castor with Team Blaze.
All right, Seth, hands above shoulders. Is the shooter ready? Stand by.
Next up, Rowdy Bricko with Team Tannerite.
Stand by. Unload and show clear. Slide forward, hammer down. All right, range is clear.
Next up, Tim Martin with Team McMillan.
Above shoulders. All right, shooter, are you ready? Stand by. Load still clear. Slide forward, hammer down, set down. Nice job.
The Right Stuff is brought to you in part by Metal Spinning Targets, Cinch, and Cruel Girl, Fat Man Beef Jerky, and Airsoft. The Right Stuff is brought to you in part by Promatic, Dripping Springs Vodka, Fall Creek Vineyards, Rebecca Creek Distillery, the Museum of the American GI.
All right, fellas, we just came off the pistol range. Today is a double elimination. Fastest time, 11.49, Rowdy. Nice job.
Rowdy.
Tim and Seth separated by 0.08 of a second. Amazing shooting out of all three of you. However, Seth, you're out of ammunition. Clearly, you do not have the right stuff. Hang up your bandolier and go home. Nice shooting today on the range.
It was good shooting with you, man. Take care.
It was really good. You guys have fun.
All right, be safe. Good luck to you. Well, that concludes day 6, fellas. It was a busy day. Let's head back to the camp and get some rest.
Tim Martin wins today's Nissan Park and Throw Challenge, giving him 2 bullets, while Rowdy Bricko also wins a bullet in a 3-way shootout. Rowdy and Tim are now tied for second place, with Will Round maintaining his lead with 3 bullets, as Dylan Irvin and Seth Castor are eliminated.
A little bummed, but I think we all shot the elimination match pretty well. Obviously, Tim and I were 0.08 of a second off each other, but I'm not bummed about it too much because we all came here to compete, find out who had the right stuff, and I'm pretty sure we all do to some extent, but the elimination process is just part of the game, and I can't be too bummed about that.
I think backing up the trailer I did okay. I backed up a lot of trailers in my life, but that was a little different for me. So I think I did okay. The running part was my thing, so I think I'm up there. I think I did well. The Titan truck is an awesome truck. It's comfortable. I think it's got some power to it. I mean, it moves the trailer like it's not even there. It's a good truck. I like it. What I like most about that truck is the comfort of the inside. The seats are ergonomic to you. They're very soft. All the controls that you need for the truck are right there. You don't have to really reach for anything. It's well designed.
I think I did pretty good. Physically, if there's a physically fit or a physical challenge, I generally excel at those. Out here for a shooting competition, but I will take it whatever they throw at me and put these guys down one by one. My favorite part about the Nissan Titan is probably the Cummins diesel, as well as the leather inside. It is soft to the touch. It's very comfortable, and on the fly 4-wheel drive, it's definitely something I would use as an outdoorsman.
Wow, how did I feel about how I did in today's challenge. Well, to tell you the truth, I've never backed a truck and a trailer like that up before, so it was challenging for me, but I felt that with the help from the truck the Nissan Titan, I did better at it than I probably would have any other way. Man, my favorite thing about these new Nissan Titans is the interior. I have a truck myself of a different kind, and it is no way as nice inside as the Nissan Titan.
On the next episode of The Right Stuff, Rowdy, Tim, and Will pull out the Remington 12-gauge shotgun and have some fun with the Promatic clay thrower. It's sure to be a blast. Who will advance and who will go home? Make sure not to miss the next episode of The Right Stuff.
Another fantastic Shipman Agency production.